Hey, how we doing, guys? My name is Sam. People call me Winter Wolf. I'm here to let you know what I did. I did a live on TikTok, and for some reason I can't get the video to download it. I can't even find the video to save it, to upload it to Facebook and Instagram and X. Um, so what I do is I'm a custom bait maker, from spinners to crankbait with hard baits, square bills, whatever, to soft plastics. But my main thing that I'm good at is soft plastics. I've been doing this since COVID happened in 2020, when I lost my job because we had to get a shot or whatever the situation was, and COVID shut down the whole place or whatever. A lot of people know my company as Curse Third Baits or KB Fishing Shack. That's when I lived in Western New York. Now I moved down here to Florida. I stopped making baits for about 2 years, and then I started doing it down here in Florida. I want to do it right. That's why we have a new name. This ain't the logo, but the logo is a wolf. I know most of you guys seen it through my Facebook. You follow me on Facebook. I'm gonna be launching my first 10 colors in September. The first one on the list is what I call a shadow walker, which you can see is jet black with blue flakes and purple flakes. Well, those are actually navy. They're darker blue. I also have royal blue, but these are the darker blue ones. And if you look at it, the light hits a certain way, you got that purple shine. Those are net rigs, and those come in. I call these my renegades. That's what I call these. But as to most people, they know them as netted rigs or Z-Man TRDs. Then I got my Cincos, which a lot of people know about Cinco, but we call these, what do I call? I call these something. Can't remember what it is, because I just started naming my own line. I think these are outlaw sticks or something like that. I can't remember, something with that verb, because the whole Blue Creek Custom is basically the whole outlaw vibe. I don't powder coat nothing. I just don't lie. If I'm going fishing and if I'm recording it for my YouTube and I don't catch shit, well, I don't catch shit and you all see it. If I catch fish, you guys can see that too. Like I'm 100% real. I don't do edits and all that stuff like that. And most of my videos have my music that I personally wrote and stuff like that. And like our Blue Creek Custom anthem is Bang, There's Your Warning Shot. Like I said, I tried doing this on TikTok. Well, I did do this on TikTok for an hour, and I tried to save the video to my phone so I can upload it to Facebook or like my Instagram, all that stuff. But I have a line of them coming out. Like I said, these are the renegade nets. And that will be the first one that I release. As you see, these are demos. See, they're like, this one's like kind of messed up, but I mean, they're durable, they're strong, they got some stretch to them, they don't break easy. I had a guy that uses my rippers, which I call fangs, white fangs, and he uses those, and he catches, like, he's from up north and he catches largemouth. Smallmouth, and I'm talking about these aren't smallmouth. These are like 4, 5, 6 pound fish and they fight. If you're not from north, you don't know how they fight, but yeah, I can see they have stretch to them. They don't break easy, and they're nothing like that. And I mean, they will break. They'll get pieces coming off them here and there after wear and tear, but everybody does that. I had those coming in dingers, aka Cincos, but I don't use salt, so. And I'll be doing 10 packs of those. Put a shot walker. I will be doing the rippers. I'll be doing 8 packs of those. And the Renegade Neds, as you've seen, I'll be doing 7 packs of those. So I'm only doing like, I want to say about 200 to 300 packs of baits this time around. After I do that, see what sells, see what people like, see if I get people to follow, see if I get people to get me out there and try to test my baits out and actually start reviewing my baits. Like if you guys, more people buy the Shadow Walker, then I'll make more Shadow Walkers. I mean, these won't run out. These are, like I said, the Shadow Walkers are one of my everyday colors. So if I sell all 25 packs, or if I sell all 7 packs of, all 10 packs of the dingers, I will make 10 more packs. And that's how I'll do that. And then I have another bait called Demon's Blood, which will be coming in dingers, swim baits, and the Renegade Nets. Demon's Blood is more like a Junebug Black. Then I got another one called Swamp Ghost. That's more like a watermelon. It's more like a watermelon pumpkin seed color. And that's gonna come in craws, which I'll have 10 packs of craws. The Renegades, I'll have 8 packs of those, and the dingers, I'll have 7 packs of those. Then I'll have another one coming out called Bloodline Melon. That's more of a watermelon red. More like a watermelon color. So the Swamp Ghost is more as a green pumpkin color. That's what it is. And the Bloodline is more of a watermelon color. Then I have Moonlight Howl, which is like a light blue, like a see-through blue, like almost see-through. I'll be doing 10 packs of dingers. I'll be doing 8 packs of rippers and 7 packs of craws, which would come to a total of 25 packs. Oh, 20 packs. Hellfire is more for like the fall. It's more like a red color. And it's more for the crappie fishermen. I have crawl for the bass fishermen. If the bass aren't biting, they're slow. Bob down with a Ned rig or a jig on the bottom of the water, and the flies will go like this, because this is what my craws look like right here. So when it's in the bottom of the water, you see it goes boom, boom, boom. That really bunker. So, and that's what you can use for that. Then I'm also going to have it in chub grubs, which are the bigger, like the 3-inch grubs, 3.5, something like that. Then I'm gonna have the crappie slayers, which most people know by Bobby Garland. And I'm gonna have 6 packs. I'm gonna have 6 packs of those. I got another bait which is strictly for crappie fishermen. It's called Toxic Collar. It's like a chartreuse color. Crappie Slayer is going to be 8 packs, single tailed, which is I think I got 2 inches. I think it is 2.25. One I can see. Bless me. And I think it's about 2.2 inches. And that's going to come in 6 packs. Then I'm going to have the chubs, which are the 3.5 inch or 3 inch bigger ones, single tails. Then we got, sorry about that, I'm looking at my notes. So I have another one called Outlaw Mud, which is going to be coming across with 10 packs. Dingers, 8 packs. The Renegades will be 7 packs. Ice Veins is more for the colder water northern people up in, like where I'm from, New York, or my other hometown, my other home state, which is Maine. I lived there for a while. That's more for the colder weather, like ice fishing or stuff like that. And they're going to come in rippers, which is going to be 8 packs of those. Then it's going to be crappie slayers, which will be 6 packs of those, and single tails. So it's mostly for like ice fishing or crappie fishing. So for the ripper, you can probably rip that across the like early spring, early winter, where the ice hits, and catch yourself a bass, or catch yourself a muskie if you're up north, maybe even a pike. Who knows? And I got another one called Pink Nightmare. That's strict. Nope. Pink Nightmare is also has a ripper too. It's also crop. Rippers will come in 6 packs. Nads will come in 6 packs. Crappie Slayers will come in 8 packs. And then I have another one that's going to be my signature color called Blue Creek Blood. And you will never find this bait anywhere other than at Blue Creek. So when you see this bait, you know it's Blue Creek bait. I'm also getting into doing buzz baits, spinners. I do inline spinners. I started tying flies and bucktails. I'm not too good at it, but I'm working on it. I'm also working on jig making, sinkers. I'm going to have a swim jig, I'm going to have a minnow jig, I'm going to have football jig, maybe a shaky jig. I haven't decided about that yet. And then I'm also going to be doing chatterbaits. Eventually, this is all going to happen. This is all going to happen over the year. I'm still working on doing my hard baits, which I paint everything by hand. I don't use airbrush. I paint everything by hand. There's a couple of videos you might see me using the airbrush, but I can't use the airbrush. Like this one here is been painted by hand. I think I do a better job when I paint by hand. And this one we call the Galaxy. All the little blue dots glow in the dark. Got a black back, purple body, almost transparent. You can almost see right through it. Nice hooks. Gagamachi, what do you want to call it? Gagamachi hooks, what do you want to call it? So there's a durable hooks. You hear the rattle in it. This is one of the ones I do, and as you can see, I'm not that good at it. I'm still working on it. It takes time. Eventually, once I get this down packed, these will be out to be sold too. Then what I'm going to do is, like, I do have some that I hand painted. They also have the logo. They also have BBC on the bottom. So if you see a BCC, you know that's one of mine. The eye, I got a little bit silver eye with a little red on there. Makes it look, makes it look different. See that? A lot of people use. I don't know. I just like to change my stuff up. I'm all about grinding. I grind all the time. I work at 9 to 5, then I come home and I grind again. I grind on this, making this company come alive. But that's enough with the baits and stuff like that. I'm going to tell you a little about who I am. As you all know, I'm Sam, aka Wonder Wolf. I was born in New York. I was raised in the state of Maine. I lived in Maine for many, many years. My father took me out fishing with a, I don't know what you want to call it. It was a light blue bait with, I think it had purple flakes in it. I think it was like electric blue or something like that. I don't know, I can't remember. I was only 7 at the time. I was out there reeling my reel in, and I caught my first bass. And ever since then, I've been hooked. Just like anybody else that catches bass on lures. Then I moved in '94. I moved to Western New York, where I fish Lake Erie, Niagara River, Lake Ontario, Lake Alice, Canandaigua Lake, all the Finger Lakes, Seneca Lake, all the Chickamauga Lake, all that stuff. Honioid. I fished a lot of lakes down there, a lot of back rivers, a lot of back creeks. I fished a lot of stuff down there, so I learned to read fish and understand what the fish are looking for. I also learned how to tell water depth, water temperature, and what they're going to be in the mood for. I just learned a lot, and I fished all the time, especially in the high school days. That's all I did was I went to school, came home, went to football practice, came home from football, and then I went and I went fishing until I had to be in by 9 o'clock or whatever. And all season I fish all the time. I fished the Erie Canal from Tonawanda, New York. I didn't go to Buffalo where it starts, but I went from Tonawanda all the way to Syracuse and fished it in a canoe. And I caught a couple good ones out there. Actually, I had a live video for that, and a lot of people commented and watched it. But that was like my first video I ever did live. The one I did today on TikTok was my second video ever. This is my first video letting you guys know who I am. And what I do, I make custom baits. I'm trying to get my name out there. I'm trying to get people's feedback. I also want to got something going on. If you guys are watching this video, I want you guys to pass this video on to someone you know who loves to watch custom baits. I have a YouTube channel where you'll see my where I will be posting some videos of me making the baits, and I will be posting videos of my adventures out on the water, testing the baits, or just having a good time. Matter of fact, I might be going out in September because I requested a couple days off of work. I'm going camping for a couple days, and I'm just gonna fish. My goal is to get this custom baits all up and running, start doing good on it, and eventually own a mom and pop shop where you can feel like you're at home. I mean, if you were born in the 80s, the 70s, the 60s, and then even the 90s, you guys know when you went to a mom and pop tackle shop, you felt like you were at home. I used to work for one guy when I was a kid. I used to go out and get night crawlers, which my Uncle Griff taught me how to catch, which was pretty cool. He taught, and I started learning how to catch night crawlers, pull them out without breaking them. When I first started doing it, I was like pulling them apart, breaking them, and all that stuff like that, or I was too slow. Finally, got the hang of it, and a local tackle shop guy paid me 15 cents. No, 10 cents per worm. So each dozen was $1.20. Obviously, he sold it for $1.50 more, so he made profit too. But he paid me 10 cents every worm I caught, and that got me into it. Then, like I said, 2020, I was in a low. I was like in a low, like everybody. We were in the lows. We were like, didn't know what we were gonna do with life. We didn't know what was gonna happen. I mean, some people panic about the pandemic. I know that the pandemic, we overcome quite a few of them over the years. From the 1920s to the 1940s, the 1900s, when the automobile started coming around, a lot of stuff was happening. Well, actually before the automobile, because the automobile brought more work to people. But we've been through those. So I know we're going to be alright. But I sat there and I talked to my dad. And my dad told me, which got me up and doing this, he said, why don't you just open a cater, like take people fishing. You know what you're doing. Well, the first thing is, Dad, I need a boat. I don't have money for a boat. I'm poor. I got 6 kids I gotta take care of. So I can't go out and just buy a boat that will take people fishing and then buy the equipment to have it do that. And then he says, well, why don't you tie it? Well, he goes, why don't you tie flies? I'm like, well, I could try, but I'm not really good. I don't know how to do it. I could try. Then one day I was doing a video for one of my old YouTube channels, which ain't even up no more. It was called, I can't remember, the Mass Explorer, what I used to be called. And my channel was Mass Explorer, and come and join in my adventures when I was out there fishing and stuff like that. I did challenges like everybody else did, because that's what everybody was doing. They were doing, Walmart $50 challenge, we'll go to a thrift shop, do a $50 challenge, we'll go to Ollie's, do another challenge. I went to one of them, and I went to a place called Runnins, which is only the northern people will know what Runnins is. It's basically like a Dick's, but it's for like farmers, like tractor, like people that buy tractors, people that have horses, people that own farms. It's almost like a tractor supplies, which most of you guys know what tractor supplies is. But this is like Buc-ee's of tractor supplies. This thing was huge. I went in there and I went to go buy. I was going there with, I think it was $100 I had, and I was going to do a challenge. Well, when I got there, all the soft plastics were gone, all the cheddar baits were gone, everything, all the shells were gone. All you had was one fishing pole that had a broken eye on the tip, bait that looks like someone stole some shit, stole stuff out of it. So I got bummed about it. I couldn't make a video. I went home. I started looking into stuff, and I'm like, what else can I do that has to do with fishing, since I love fishing so much? So I looked around and I started seeing, like, okay, I can make custom jigs, I can make custom weights, I can do all this stuff. Is there a mold or something I can use to make soft plastics? Because that's what I use. 90% of the time when I'm fishing, I use artificial baits, because I like to fish, not sit there on a chair and wait for my rod to bend. But yes, I do use live baits, just like everybody else does, but I prefer not to use them as much as everybody else does. You know, if I'm using live bait, I'll throw my line in the water. I'll wait. Well, that water's sitting there while I'm waiting for the bobber to go down, or wait for my line to get tight up into them. If I'm doing bottom fishing or top water fishing, while that live bait was sitting in the water, I would hook one of these on, or one of these on, something like this on, and I would cast. I'd do a 180 cast. Boom, 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 boom. And that's how I figure out the fish are at. And I've caught quite a few fish on my baits, and a lot of other people have caught fish on my baits. But to end this here, like I was saying, if you guys give me up to, I have TikTok, I have X, I have YouTube, all these Facebook. If once MySpace comes out, if everything goes the way I want, I don't know if it's like it was back in the 90s, or if it's going to be better. I will be selling stuff, I'll be doing content on MySpace too. But and I got Instagram too. I didn't say that on my live, I forgot about that on my live. But if you follow all my channels, and once I get up to all of them, all my social medias, once I get up to 1,000 subscribers on each channel, or followers, whatever you want to call them, I will have a big giveaway. Just like everybody else does, but my giveaway is going to be the biggest giveaway that I've seen anybody give away. You'll be getting over 200 baits. Packs of baits. You get 200 packs of baits. Whenever I get this and I figure out what I'm going to do and how I'm going to have this go. And I can do a little thing on my phone. I pick around people. I can make you like, comment, share, add a friend. There's lots of you can do, and whoever does the most will get entered in a drawing or whatever, and the wheel spins. Whoever names get picked, randomly will pick it. I'll post your comment on the face. I'll post your comment up there. You will email me at Blue Creek Customs 2020 at gmail.com, and that's all lowercase letters. And then I'll get back to you. We'll exchange information, and then I will pack it, go get it weighed, and I'll send it to you free of charge. You don't got to pay for shipping, none of that stuff. I'll do it for free. And there will be other stuff added in there, because hopefully by then I'll be doing my buzz baits. And if I'm doing my buzz baits or my jigs, I will throw a couple of them that will match. Like I'll throw a black head with some glitter on it that matches the blue and purple glitter in here. And then I'll get a skirt that has, I can make a skirt where that's blue and purple. And put it on there, give it to you guys, ball, bada boom, bada bang, there you go. And there might be a couple other things that's going there. I don't know what I'm doing. All depends when we get to 1,000 subscribers on each platform. Then we'll figure it out. So if obviously this ain't gonna be a live. My live was on TikTok. It wouldn't let me see the video, so you all might see this video again, but it's different. What I would like you guys to do, what I will ask you guys to do, if you guys would please help me out, build this wolf pack up and get Blue Creek Custom out there for people to start hearing the name. I don't care if you play my music that I have on a couple of my videos. Bang, that's your warning shot. One cast, 2 casts, 3 casts, 4 strikes. While you're sleeping, I'm pouring and grinding. So you'll hear the bang, it's your warning shot. That is Blue Creek's, basically our theme. We're outlaw rebels, and we like to have fun, and like I said, I don't sugarcoat anything. So if I swear, I'm sorry. I'll try to make it friendly, kid friendly or family friendly, but I can't guarantee it because I got a mouth of a sailor, because I lived with one for many, many years of my life. And but what I want you guys to do is whenever you see this video, it's on, well, I can't say TikTok because TikTok's done, but if you see it on YouTube, comment YouTube. If you see it on Facebook, comment Facebook. If you see it on X, comment X. If you see it on Instagram, comment on Instagram, so I know where you guys are at and where you guys are watching it. And I'll try to make that my main focus of one-on-one videos like this. So for right now, I want to end this live. Well, not live. I want to end this chat because it ain't live. My live chat, I can't find it on TikTok. And I would appreciate it if you guys ever come across this video, you like it, you share it. If you watched the whole thing, congratulations. I appreciate it all. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments. If you want to know if I do special orders, I do. But it is moderate, so hit me in the DMs and I will explain my process of doing that. So like I said, I work 9 to 5 jobs, so if you comment on my post, if I don't get back to you right away, I will post to you after I get home from work. This wolf is headed out. Hopefully you guys push this video, get me out there, share it, tag people in it, and start following my social medias, because Blue Creek's coming and we're coming hard. So if you guys can, please Please comment, share. It does really help out. Everybody knows it. Everybody heard the story. Everybody hears it every time you watch a video. But it really does. It gives more viewers to see us. And I know that the more comments, the more views, the more chance we get viewers. The more shares. There's people on your Facebook that I don't know or don't know who I am, and they're like, "Oh, this dude makes custom baits. Oh, he got a video. She does fishing." Okay, and then they can come follow me on follow me on all my social media. The goal is to get 1,000 followers on all social medias, and by October 1st. So that is 2.5 months. I know we can do it. This wolf is out. See y'all in the next one.